Okay, so here's my book review for this book, Compelling People. It is by John Neffinger and Matthew Kohut. And you see if I can remember this. I finished it about 10 days ago. It's November 30th, 2019. I finished it about on the 22nd or so. So probably a lot of the little bits are going to slip my memory. But from what I remember, um, it's an average book at best. It's maybe average below average. I would, a scale of 1 to 10, I would probably give it about a 5 or so. Um, the idea is interesting. It's kind of like the charisma myth by Olivia, whatever. And it tries to tell you how to be more influential. Um, and the main premise of the book is that there's two qualities that a person needs in order to be charismatic or um, to gain people's respect, and that's warmth and strength. And so basically, you project warmth by being friendly, by smiling, by being present, and being diminutive in a way, but just being nice in general and being, agreeable. You also need strength, and that's kind of the opposite. And that's what this book talks about as the polar opposites of the two qualities that you need is strength and warmth. And in a sense, they are kind of opposite, but there is a way to project both. And strength is just being either physically strong, being strong in the sense that you have a lot of pull, a lot of influence on others, or you have a lot of power. Let's say you're high up in your work, like a good position at work, and basically the opposite of warmth. So you got to be aggressive, you got to be assertive, and so again, this book teaches you or tries to teach you how to um, display both of those qualities at the same time. Try to project strength without lessening your warmth, and vice versa, projecting a lot of warmth without compromising your strength. And it took me a while to finish this book. So there's two parts really. The first part talks about how it explains what you need about how what warmth and strength is, the qualities that you need. Gives a couple examples, and the second half of the book is more practical. It tells you how to do it, how to project warmth and strength in certain situations, like an interview, at your job, in a social setting, etc., etc. And strangely enough, I found that the second half, by the time I got to the second half, it was hard to read. Not hard as in complicated, but like I just wasn't into it really anymore, and I wasn't reading the book as frequently as I should. So it took me longer than it probably should have to finish this book. Um, I may give it another go, and then I'll probably give a more in-depth review and maybe a different rating. But for now, mm, there's other books that I'm just interested in before I give this one a second go. So, average at best. Peace.